Yo, 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 yo. How it is. Right, well, people have been leaving, like, loads of comments and stuff, which is very nice. But mainly, ones just saying, how do you do this? How do you do this? Brr, 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 instead of actually going, oh, a game that I like to play. Let's go. But, whatever. So, hopefully today, in this 30 minutes, I'm going to try and help out a little bit. So, the last comment that I got was, I'm having trouble getting loads of ore. I can't get loads of ore. It's annoying. Whatever. It might not be in a grumpy voice. Might not be in a a happy voice. I don't know. But either way, one of the ways to get loads of ore, go in here like crazy, and just mine to your heart's content, or until you run out of keys. First things first, you need to do though, if you really want to go crazy, go to the mine in the study section, and then open this one where it says Grave Robber and Dungeon Key. Breaking rocks in the mine has 1.1 chance to drop a mine key. Now, doesn't sound like much, but if for some reason it works, you will have more keys. Then what you gotta do is you gotta wait or be patient to get a bunch of keys. Or, if you are going crazy, use the mine shop and watch 5 videos, get 5 keys every day, so you can do 7 times. 2 for the free. So we're gonna do the free ones now. And we'll see if we get a mine key. If we get a mine key, then we're already off to a good start. If not, then, well, and all we gotta do is watch the top left of the screen, and if we see that key change from 0 to 1, the only problem is with this as well. See, like that, for instance, look, we've got 1 extra key. So that means, now we have 21 keys altogether. But yeah, we still got a free one. So just keep doing that, and then eventually, the most I've ever had is 3 keys in 1. So yeah, it's basically about you looking away of that mine that day, or that key. Like for instance, I just got one then, but this mine doesn't look like it has one. No, see, you just gotta be lucky. And if you do all that, great. And then what you want to do after you've done that, what you want to do, if you want to get more ore, you want to do this. Watch all the keys. Get 5 videos. And then, another little tip as well, which is more ad watching. But that's only if you're not patient enough. If you're not patient enough, then obviously, But yeah, what you want to do is watch this. Watch the Otter's video. And then when he's finished, you go onto here. And then play the pirate game. There's a chance that you can get more ore there. Chance. Like I was saying as well, cards. That's a good one. Like, this is one of the ones that you want. Now, if you're happy with your wood supply that you got and you don't really need any more, this is something that might help out. Obviously, it's only small now, 19%, so it's not really going to be doing too much. But, see all the boulders now? Well, that is because I've got that tool on. That card on, or the equipment on. Whatever you want to call it, because it is a card in this game, but it is equipment in real life. So yeah, you do that, and then hopefully when it grows back, it'll grow, instead of growing a tree, it'll grow a boulder. If it grows a boulder, then game on. If it grows a tree, still game on, but it's not what you wanted. So, But yeah, you want to do that one. And then the other one, what you want to get, is the ore rune. Now, this has only got a 5% chance, at the moment, to get 1 ore every time you swing. But it's every time you swing. So, like for instance, when you're in the mine, getting all your mine stuff going, you are hitting the ores, and then they're giving you a bit more ore, which is nice. Like for instance, at the moment I've got 127,000, which I think I'm close to leveling up. Yeah, I need another 4,000. Wow, cool. So I could probably go and do 2 mines, and then I can get more stuff, which would be nice. Also, speaking of mines, the reasons why we're so high and stuff and got all that really easy, making it look so easy, is because when this game first came out, we only had it up to 100, but we still wanted to do the things every day, so we were getting all the stuff. So all you new players to the game, well, you're just going straight from 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11 until you go, I'm stuck, which isn't good. But you don't want to do that. And look, see, more boulders have grown back here. And as you've seen when you first start this game, this area is all trees, no boulders. So there's a slight chance I can get more rocks. And look, see, more rocks. Not exactly much, but it is another rock, so that way we can get more ores, and then we get more ores, which is nice. Right, so that's a couple of options to do. The other option is to go in here and spend your gems as soon as you get them. Now, as you just seen then, I only got Engie, that one, which is cool, which is kind of good, but if you want to get the best out of the game, I wouldn't recommend using it, because the quicker your HP runs out, the quicker you can fill it up. Like, watch. Quicker I can fill it up. Look, now it's 829 now, and then I can get 830. So, yeah. It's good, but not great, but, hey. But obviously when you're new and you just want the extra, boost, that is a good thing. The things you want to look out for in the game, basically the ones that I'm watching. But as I said, there's 2 options for today's comment that I got. One is to be as patient as possible and save up loads of gems. Like, I've got to try and save up 2,000, but at the moment I'm just going through a crazy buying it phase. So, and the good thing is, with buying it, with saving up as well, every day is easy for one of the tasks. So, which is nice. But yeah, you just gotta keep on being patient, save it up, and then you can have, like, I don't know how many cards I can put on next. Maybe another 3, maybe. But that's 2,000, and then it might be 2,500, and then 3,000 to level them up. So if you want to do it, you gotta be patient and get all those. So yeah, the ones you want to look for if you trying to get more ore is this one, Rock Tarzan, and then Ore Ruin. Those are the ones you want to get if you want to get more ore. And then yeah, it's just basically the case of having fun at the same time. And then once you're having loads of fun, then yeah, it's good. And see, look, some boulders have turned up again, because as I say, it's not much, but it is enough to help out. Also, as well, another one you want to do is when you go in the mine, other than the keys, other than the license to make sure you can actually do the mines, try and get the dynamite as well, because dynamite will help you out a little bit, not much, but a little bit, because obviously it's not going great. But yeah, also if you want more ores, this is the downside where people go, there's too many ads, there's too many ads. There's not too many ads. There's too many ads that you want to watch, yes. but that's only on your case. Like for instance, I could finish all these tasks, you know, yeah, and then watch a video through them all. That's what I suggest if you are planning on going the long route and saving up for your cards, or saving up for the things. Anyway, also as well, he mentioned about the castle, the last line of defense. This one, I wouldn't recommend doing that until you have done a lot of things, mainly you know, getting this up. You know, I wouldn't really worry about it too much. And for some reason, this place was great when it first started, but for some reason it's a bit dodgy. So, you know, we got up to level 21, you know, which is nice, but it's a bit dodgy because if we go if we go down to, I say, level 10, and we do that, it will not let us do it. And for some reason, right, listen to this, when we went in there, we wasn't able to get the range that the fox should have with his bow. Some reason, it's kind of strange. Everything keeps on changing up and not, so it's kind of annoying. Like for instance, when we first started, the range was going from, like, say, for instance, from here all the way to here, which was nice. But now it's only, like, say, for instance, this sort of area, you know, which is a bit annoying. And see, look at all the trees; they're all growing boulders. But it's fun game, but, and as I say, you don't have to use these. What I recommend, I wouldn't recommend doing these for a while. What I recommend is just doing the free things, and if you've done one, I would recommend doing one to see if you can do it, to see if you can. If you can't, then I would do the quick clear, and then I would keep on going, you know, until, you know, you are actually able to do the next part. If you're able to do the next part, great. But yeah, I wouldn't really recommend doing that. I would love to say that each hat gives you different powers and stuff, but at the moment that is not a thing, because, like, for instance, the mining hat, it could give us, like, I don't know, 1% chance to get more ore, 1% chance to be faster, I don't know, with the pickaxes, I don't know, but, you know, it could be just something like that. But yeah, that's pretty much it for that, besides from just play the game. Look, you don't have to watch adverts, but if you want more stuff, then you can watch adverts. You know, make sure every day that you're, you know, that you're playing, you make sure you collect your daily tokens. Make sure that you're going on as much as possible. See, look at that. See, damn it. But yeah, we just want to keep on going and going and going, and get in more and more. So, like, say, for instance, we need another 6 more for these. We need another 1 for this. But yeah, like, say, for instance, watch this. We are on 12726. So just remember 26, and then we'll go like this, and then you'll see ore eventually, if we're lucky, dropping. Also dropping emeralds. See, look, there was ore there, and then look, 26. I think that was I don't know. Well, we seen one drop, but yeah, like say for instance now we can get ore anytime. Like for instance we just got that, so obviously it's not showing the last number. So maybe it's 26-1, 26-2. But yeah, look at that. See. And this is another thing as well. If you have the cannon, you know, this, which is great because it means that you can hit things a lot more longer and stuff. But as I said, it's not really a good thing because you want to go back to the tent as much as possible, so you can get more health or stamina or HP, whatever you want to call it in this game, because it's kind of weird because it seems like it's more so stamina rather than health, because see, look, there's some more right there. See ore. See, look, 27. So I'm getting ore without actually mining, which is cool, but it's not much. But until there's a new way of getting really good amount of ore, because the main thing that you've really got to be patient for is the game developers, or in this case, if it is true, developer, who is they're putting their hard efforts and time into this game, and it seems like loads of people are getting, you know, the fact that they love the game, which is nice, because you know these games where they say, oh, there's too much going on, I just want a game to relax and stuff. Well, that would be this. Now, when you're first starting out, yeah, it's slow. You got really nothing to do. You know, when I first started out, I wanted to take it really, really slow. So if that video is still up, you know, you'll just see me whacking chickens, whacking trees, and cooking eggs. Basically, going down here, hitting all these chickens until I can get this guy done, hitting all the chickens, and then going up, hitting all the trees, and then cooking all the eggs, selling them, and then doing that for a good hour or more, you know, which is nice. And look at all the ores, see? Look at all the ores, you know. You know, I know it's not about ores. I know it's not about cooking today, but again, make sure your sugar is on point, and make sure that if you are willing to cook this meal, that you've got your mixed fruit sauce and tomato sauce on point. Because, like, as you can see now, I've only got 42, because I can only do 42 things. But like keep on saying, the caviar canapé is still the best, even though it's even got even better since the last update, because now it's over 120,000, whereas the burger still isn't. So, you know, it's still better, which is nice. But look, don't have to cook, don't have to cook, don't have to cook, don't have to cook. You know, you just get it all and then it's done. Like, for instance, I could farm the sharks all day, and then basically have a whole oven dedicated to the sharks, caviar, and then basically you wouldn't have to worry about anything ever again. Whereas I couldn't do that with any of the other ones, because they all need extra time and attention. So it's kind of annoying, really, but hey, it's annoying. Like, so for instance, if I go and get more dragons, then yeah, I can get more stuff. But yeah. Anyway, getting off the point. So yeah, getting ore is just basically down to you in a way. If you want to be patient, you can just wait every day for the 2, and you can watch the 5 adverts, or if you got money, then you can spend money. Like for instance, if you got money, you can spend about, I don't know, £10, and then you can get free stuff, which would be nice. Well, not free stuff, but you know, hey, kind of free stuff because you bought it, and then it's giving you the gifts from what it is. But yeah, that's one of the ways to do it. If you're not patient enough, then obviously, you know, it's going to take a while. You know, you're going to have to get angry, get moody, get into swings of, oh, I can't do it, oh, I can't do this. Ooh. See, look, there's some more there. Yay. See? But yeah, you're just going to have to be, those are the 2 types of gamers in the whole entire world. Patient people and aggressive people. Patient people might not be as good at the games, but they're willing to put the effort in to get to the they're willing to get to the top of the game, as long as it takes. So if it takes them like 200 years, so be it. Whereas the aggressive players just want to get in, do the game, and beat it as quick as possible, and then move on to the next one. You know, so that £100 or £2,000, depending on what device you're playing on and what game you purchased. Like say for instance, in the next couple of years, centuries, you know, depending on how it goes, when GTA 6 comes out, Grand Theft Auto 6 comes out, all of us, we're all gonna do the story as quick as possible, yeah? And then we're just gonna go on, if there is an online thing, which I'm hoping they're gonna bring some of San Andreas things back into it. You know, like for instance, the way you look. You know, if you don't go to the gym, if you don't eat right, you know, then your player will look a bit weird. Like for instance, with CJ in Grand Theft Auto San Andreas, we can make him fat, we can make him skinny. You know, we can change how he fights. You know, but some reason they seem like they took that away in 4 and then didn't even think about putting it back in 5. Like, there is cool gyms on Grand Theft Auto 5, but we can't use them. Like, I would love it to use them, you know, to get more strength, more gear. Now, I know what you're thinking, yeah, but that's not right, you know, you shouldn't be able to do that. Yeah, but the thing is, everybody's got that way of doing it. So, you know, the players that thinking, oh, I haven't got enough health and whatever, I keep dying. Well, people can then work on different ways. And maybe what they could do as well is make it into a build game as well. You know, make it into a game as well. I mean, there's loads of loot, and I love the fact that when you get something in GTA, that you've got like an infinite storage system, which is nice. But you know, like in other games, you can't do that. Anyway, like I was saying, depending on how much money you got, and depending on you know, what sort of player you are, if you've got, like, say for instance, you're a wealthy person and you've got a good grand to, you know, use, you could spend that money and get every single thing on this game that needs money to be spent on, and then you can actually just go, right, that's boring now, and then you move on. But if you're one of those players who, you know, that keeps on going as much as possible, then yeah, it is good. So, you know, it depending on how you play. So to summarize it all up, to make it a bit more easier for people to understand, if you want loads of ore, like for instance, I want to get 4,000 now, so I want to go back in here and do all the stuff. But I'm also trying to save up loads of keys at the moment, which at the moment what I could do is just do this, just to show you. So we got 21, and as you can see, I'm not doing 201 because I can't do that one yet. And the downside is when you can't finish a mine and keys do turn up, if you haven't collected it, you don't get it. Like for instance, when you complete a mine, all the ores and whatever else is in that cave when you complete it is all yours. So at the moment as well, we get more ore from this one as well. We get 3,200 from this one, whereas if we was to have an attempt on 201, we would only get about 1,500 to 2,000. So it's not like great, but for instance, if we do it one more time, you know, we can then level up our pickaxe, and we might, if it goes well, we might be able to go into 201 and get it done. But at the moment, it doesn't seem like it's possible for me, because every time it works, it doesn't really work out to. Oh look, we got an extra key. Nice. So we should have 20. Yay! And we should be able to level up now. Yay! So boom. So let's see. Let's see how that done. So let's go into there. Now I'm hoping to. I only went up a little bit more, but not much more. Only went up 11. So, you know, not bad, but that's all you gotta do basically. You just gotta keep on going round as much as possible. And if you're lucky, like I was just then, I got one extra key. So I still got 20 keys to use. So if you're lucky, you can do that. And then you just gotta save up 140,000 for the next one. And also another thing you want to try and do to get more stuff is go into this. Now all my stuff at the moment is all pickaxe speed, which is working out quite well. So, you know, I like. Let's see if we can take down the sharks or the dragons or the golems even quicker. Because the sharks take 2 hits, dragons take about 10 hits, and the golems take about 3 hits. So no, it's still 2 hits for the sharks. So let's see the golems. No, it's still 3 hits for the golem. But everything else, you know, then is just 1 hit. So your main place, and then when you go into the castle defense now, you might be able to hit the golems a little bit easier as well. So, patience is the key to most games, but you don't have to play it that way though. You know, you can play it the great way, and then just keep on going through. Look at all those stones. Woo! But yeah, so patience is good, but as some people will tell you, patience is boring. Like, for instance, if I was just to stand on this farm and wait until it does all of its things, that would be boring. And because I'm not the best miner in the world, or got the best power in the world, or the best king in the world, should we say, some reason it does have its problems occasionally. And I think that's it for the time on this video, guys. So if you do want any more advice on how to do things, or more techniques in how to play the game better, let me know in the comments. If you're feeling frisky, hit that subscribe button, thank you very much. If you're feeling more frisky, hit the like button as well. And if you're feeling like you just can't help but press loads of buttons, well, do us a favor and try and, if you've got anything, that is, try and see if you can do this donation thing. See, look, we can only make 5 of those, right? Because we can only get 5 of the things. But watch, still make quite a lot more of the caviar. So yeah, if you're willing to donate, great. Otherwise, it's up to you. We got a Ninja King. See, like, this is a pretty good way of getting more gems, for us. But yeah, it's great. It's a great game. So if you really want more, what I recommend to closing out the video is do this. Get all the adverts. If you've got money, spend the money. If you've got the money to spend, if you have. If you haven't, then don't worry about it. Just watch the adverts. Go for the freebies, and make sure that you go into here, and then you do the keys one. Go to the mine, go to the keys, and then do that. And then every time that you get 50, you open up your cards. And to make it easier to get more ores, you want these. So you can get the trees to make ores. Or you can get these, which will give you a chance to get ore from. Like, for instance, when I hit a boulder, I have a chance in getting more ore from it. And because I've got all the space, I'm able to get the wood and the ore really, really easy. So as you can see, I'm getting wood, I'm getting coins, getting emeralds, getting ore, and I'm getting rocks. So, and then I've got the power, got speed and power, got the speed, and then I got speed. So, depending on what you want to get. So, as I say, the ones that you want to get is this one and this one. If you are worried about your ore, that is. So, those are the ones that you want to get. And if you want to improve your pickaxe as well, when you go up to here, then you can use on these. The top 3 are the only ones that you want to use in this area for a long, long time until it says maxed out. But it's entirely up to you. You can get more plants and whatever in these, but they only do like a point. So, which they do only a point anyway, but still, I wouldn't recommend using this for a while. When you do want to use it, what I do is make sure you powered up first, leveled up your pickaxe, and then do it. because then you got a chance to, you know, not waste like about 1 million ores that could have got you an extra pickaxe power. So, you know. But yeah, in short, be patient, love the game, and yeah, just keep on going as best you can, and yeah, just keep on enjoying, and then just keep on going as best you can, you know, as best you can. See, look, once I've used 106 those now, if I was to go into the dragon shoe, I wouldn't be able to do it. Whereas I'll be able to use all the caviar ones. Anyway, quick short. Be patient, enjoy the game, and work hard, and you'll get what you need in the end. So thank you very much, guys, for joining us on this epic adventure of the king, or in this case, the miner, Steve. Anyway, have a great day, have a great time, and I will see you all in the next one. Sorry, that's my pretending that I'm a Formula 1 car. Yeah. But that Fox is pretty fast though, and the King's speed is quite fast. So, good times. Anyway, good night, my fellow kings and queens, and I will see you all tomorrow. Bye.